Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is having a nice day. Before we begin the video, please subscribe and give the video a thumbs up. Seth Rollins has now opened up on his career and what's next for him. He spoke about what's next for him and had some good news for everyone. Rollins is currently in the middle of a very compelling run as the leader of the division. He has become a star to be reckoned with, and alongside Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker, he has been impossible to thwart for the faces of WWE. He was speaking with Sports Illustrated, where he talked about how he was not at the end of his career. Despite his issues with injuries and more, the star had some good news. He said that he felt that he was in his prime and had some time to go before he hung up his boots. "I'm not at the end of my career, I feel like I'm just in my prime right now, but I'm certainly closer to the end than the beginning, so it's nice to be able to dip my toe into some other waters and see where it ends up." As the World Heavyweight Champion, Seth Rollins has already been able to prove himself after defeating CM Punk, LA Knight, and Jey Uso in a fatal four-way match. However, the win did not come simply. It came after the help of his real-life wife, Becky Lynch. Lynch's attack on CM Punk caused issues, and the star brought back his wife, AJ Lee, to WWE after a decade's absence. Now the two stars are set to compete in a tag team match against Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins. The match will determine where Rollins stands in his own rivalry against CM Punk, and whether his own title reign is in danger. About the author. Anirban Banerjee is a journalist from Kolkata, India, and has been a part of building Sportskeeda's WWE section over the past 9 years. He's been an assistant content manager for the team during the past 4 years as well. Banerjee has interviewed Jon Jones, Conor McGregor, Cowboy Cerrone, George Masvidal, Mandy Rose, Joe Hendry, Darren Till, and many others. Anirban has worked in the field of wrestling and mixed martial arts journalism for several years. In addition to his work on Sportskeeda, Anirban is a fiction writer and has co-written over 20 biographies. He was also a columnist for 90 Minutes. In his free time, Anirban is an avid reader and spends hours lost in books. Seth Rollins says his career closer to the end, but has good news. Seth Rollins has long been one of WWE's most dependable workhorses, a performer who has consistently given everything inside the ring and on the microphone, whether he was a villain leading the Authority or the flamboyant visionary guiding Monday Night Raw. His journey from Shield enforcer to multi-time world champion has been filled with unforgettable matches, rivalries, and moments that define a generation of WWE fans. Recently, however, Rollins made headlines with a candid admission that shook the wrestling world. He revealed that his career is closer to the end, but he also gave fans a dose of good news that provided relief to those worried about the future of one of WWE's biggest stars. Rollins has endured a physically punishing career. His high-flying style combined with technical mastery has led to injuries that have taken a toll on his body, from his torn ACL and MCL in 2015 to nagging back and knee issues in recent years. Yet despite all of that, Rollins has never failed to deliver in the ring. He has consistently wrestled at the highest level, often carrying entire storylines on his shoulders and performing in grueling matches that have pushed the limits of his endurance. During a recent interview, Rollins admitted that the reality of wrestling's physical demands has made him more aware of the ticking clock. He acknowledged that he is much closer to the end of his in-ring career than the beginning, but he assured fans that he isn't done just yet, and that his immediate future in WWE remains secure. The good news he shared is that while he knows retirement is inevitable, he has no plans of walking away anytime soon. Rollins confirmed that his body, though not without issues, is still strong enough to compete at the highest level for several more years, and that he has already mapped out plans for what he wants his final chapter to look like. According to Rollins, he is determined to give back to the business that made him a household name. He expressed his excitement about helping shape the next generation of WWE superstars through both in-ring competition and mentorship backstage. Rollins has already been a vocal supporter of rising talents and has spoken about how much pride he takes in watching younger stars develop into main eventers. His words offered comfort to fans who feared that his announcement meant an immediate farewell. Instead, Rollins turned the moment into a rallying cry, reminding everyone that he still has plenty left to offer. For Rollins, this stage of his career is not about chasing fame or adding another championship to his resume, but about cementing his legacy and ensuring WWE's future is in safe hands. He even teased that there are still dream matches he would love to have before calling it a career, hinting at potential showdowns with both current stars and part-timers who could deliver blockbuster moments. Rollins' revelation also sparked conversations about how WWE might book him moving forward. Fans speculated that Rollins could be entering the stage of his career where every rivalry feels more meaningful, possibly setting up emotional storylines that highlight his journey toward the end. Much like how WWE has handled legends such as The Undertaker, John Cena, and Edge, Rollins could soon transition into a role where his matches carry added weight, knowing they might be his last. On social media, fans flooded Rollins with messages of support, Many praised him for his honesty and resilience, while others expressed relief that he made it clear he is not retiring right away. The mix of emotions highlighted just how important Rollins has become to the WWE Universe, with Roman Reigns' schedule being limited and other top stars balancing injuries. Rollins has been the constant who delivers no matter the circumstance. Rollins' wife and fellow WWE superstar Becky Lynch has also dealt with balancing family life with the demands of wrestling. Their partnership has often been highlighted as one of WWE's strongest real-life power couples. Rollins noted that family is part of what has changed his perspective on how much longer he can compete full-time, as he wants to remain healthy enough to enjoy life outside of the squared circle. The good news, though, is that Rollins believes he still has a few great years left in him, and he intends to make the most of them. WWE officials are reportedly aware of Rollins' mindset and are planning to maximize his remaining time by placing him in prominent storylines and ensuring his legacy is celebrated properly. His willingness to be transparent about his career timeline could even set the stage for long-term booking that allows fans to savor the ride toward his eventual farewell. Rollins' statement marks a bittersweet moment for WWE. His acknowledgement that the end is closer than the beginning reminds fans that time is fleeting even for the brightest stars, but the optimism he shared proves that his story is far from over. Instead, it is evolving into a new chapter, one where he can focus on giving fans unforgettable moments while helping create the stars of tomorrow. For now, the WWE Universe can rest assured that Seth Rollins isn't hanging up his boots just yet. If anything, he seems more motivated than ever to close out his legendary career on his own terms, delivering great matches, inspiring the next generation, and leaving behind a legacy that will stand alongside the very best to ever step foot in a WWE ring.